Hello there everybody and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Now I know it's been a while and I apologise for that, but we're back on track. We're back with another lovely mod spotlight today, and that is why we're at a MAN dealer. We're at the MAN dealer in Bern in Switzerland, and I'm going to go and swap this beautiful Scania here, which I've been driving around on the truck sim map. The latest one, which is version 5.4, and we're going to be getting the a reworked MAN TGX by, I think it's called someone called Madster. So yeah, so I don't usually drive MAN trucks, so it should be quite interesting. So let's get straight down to customizing it. Ta-da! So I think it applies to every single truck. Yeah. So this applies to every single MAN truck in the game. So we're just going to go with this, customize. And basically what it does is it gives you some more upgrade options. So in terms of the cab, you can now have the XL, the XLX and the XXL without any fairings. So say you wanted to have the XLX, you could then go up the top here and you can configure what sort of fairings you want. So you can just have a roof spoiler, or you can have like the full shebang if you want, which is quite cool. And also there's lots of new chassis, so we've got the 4x2, we've got an extra long 6x2, then we've got 6x2/4, and the 6x2 tag lift, a mid lift, and then a 6x4. But you don't usually get the long chassis in the standard MAN, so that's pretty good. So I think I'm gonna go with might go with the tag lift actually. Looks fairly interesting, and you can also get the side skirts for all the models now. So say you wanted to have a 6x2-4, you can have the side skirts for it, which is pretty good. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with a tag lift like that. Not sure what sort of cab to go with. I might go with something like this, or don't know. I like the XLX the best really, because the XXL is a bit too big. Like the windscreen is huge on it. So I'm going to go with the XLX, and then I'm going to put just the roof spoiler on it. That's quite good. And then we're going to have some side skirts. And then for the wheels, I'm just going to go straight on and put the MAN Alcoa on from the 50k Customs wheel pack. It looks brilliant on every single truck. So there we go, and got some nice side steps. Door handles are the same. Got a few bits and bobs. Not really going to do too much to this, I don't think. Oh, you can make this chrome though, which is quite cool. What else have we got? Got a stock sun visor. Don't think anything else looks very good. It's not bad. I'll go with the stock one though. Of course, we're going to have exclusive UK interior. As far as I'm aware, the interior is unchanged in this mod. I'm not sure though, because I'm not sure if the seats are standard or not. It's not something. I don't usually drive this MAN truck a lot, so can't really tell, to be honest. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. I think I'm probably going to go with 480. I think we're going to keep this fairly sensible, like a nice sort of workhorse truck someone would have in their fleet. Right, let's put some roof bars and stuff on it. That looks awful. We'll keep the plastic mirrors, but we're going to have probably, I'll put a Kelso low bar on it. Where to start? Ooh. Could put all sorts of ADR plates on it, oversized and stuff. We are going to have ice blue. So that always looks awesome on a truck. pretty good. I'm gonna get Kelson multi-bar, I think. As you know, I think it looks alright as it is. Maybe a high bar. Gotta have the Michelin Man. Not sure what sort of lights I should go for. These always look good. Nice bright LED lights. So I don't think it needs that low bar. As good as it is. So there we go. There is my customized MAN TGX. And also another thing I've noticed is that the tail lights are different as well. There's quite a bit more detail in this than the actual the SCS version, because I always remember whenever I drove the standard one, it always looked a bit basic in terms of the modelling compared to like the other more recent trucks. Whereas this model has brought it up to standard. I mean, you've got all the nice Suzy Lime details and the chassis details. It looks pretty good. Right, so there we go. 160 grand. We'll purchase that. I will drive my new truck. And we'll send a Scania to wherever. Ta-da! So there we go. There's my MAN TGX. Got some nice, that's pretty cool. Got some nice little LED strips in the headlamps. Yeah, not bad. But the first thing we're going to do is we are going to go, and if we've still got the job, yeah, I'm going to go to Clermont. So I think I'm just going to quick travel there, unless there's a paint shop very close by, in which case I'll just quickly nip around. Yeah, we'll go to the paint shop first, see what we can do in terms of paint, and then we will. Sounds pretty good. I think, if I remember correctly, the guy who made this imported the sound from the Iveco, the new Iveco sound, so hence why it sounds pretty nice. Damn. Sounds quite nice. Need to calibrate the brake pedal. Obviously the seating position is completely wrong. I don't really have time to change that until I get to the paint shop. Pulls along nicely though. Very quiet. Very impressed. It might actually be a decent MAN. Until the Euro 6 comes along, obviously. Obviously importing the Iveco sound makes it sound a lot better. That was another thing with the MAN. It always had a really bad sound. That was one of the first sounds that SCS did, I think. So it sounded pretty bad. This sounds really nice. Right. Let's see what we can do in the paint shop. It's not the paint shop. This is the paint shop. You go for a white or a V8 black. And of course, because it's heavily based on the standard one, it's just a rework. All of the DLC paints work as well, which is pretty good. So you could go for a nice sort of checkered thing, if that's your sort of thing. I think I'm going to go with something based along the Raven paint job. I might go for like a red and then black maybe and white. White and black. That looks pretty good. Looks a bit pink though on the door. So I think black and white looks nice. That's pretty damn cool. Go with that. Look at that. Actually, nah. Doesn't look as nice as I thought it would. Tempted to go with one of these airbrushed things. Zebra print. Or we could just go with the silver. What does that look like? Yeah, that's nice. Obviously the light's a bit yellow because it's fairly early in the morning, but yeah. Right, let's configure the seating position and then we'll go and teleport over to Clermont. Pick up the load. Go out completely. Put in a bit. That's about right, I think. Yeah. Right. Let's go to Clermont. Activating hacks. Oh. It's loading everything in. It's like, Right, now where is this thing? It is in UPS. So I shall spawn myself there. And we'll go and pick up the load. Sounds very talky. There's our trailer. Boom. 38 minutes to spare. I wasn't sure whether I'd actually get that load or not. So it had 60 minutes remaining when I started the video. That's interesting. Is that like a weighbridge? I don't usually play TSM, but I forgot that I'd actually loaded it onto this profile. Putting down the axle. I can't believe it's a MAN truck that actually looks nice and sounds nice and drives quite nicely as well. Here's a pretty good truck. Quick. This is 20 tons. I'm carrying caviar. Very posh. Not doing too bad. Up to 30 already. I do say I have missed the realistic lighting. I haven't had this activated on my usual profile for about a week because I thought it was lag spiking a game, but it's not actually doing that at all, really. It's just my computer. Whatever you do in terms of graphics or mods, it just lag spikes anyway. So, I'd rather have nice visuals. And it does like completely transform this game, the realistic lighting. I stuck it back on the default like skies and lighting, and it just looks crap. I'm not like exaggerating. It just does. It like all the colours are completely washed out, and like the HDR bloom is ridiculous. Whenever you're like in the morning sun, if you have a white truck, it just looks ridiculous. Pulling along. Pulling quite nicely. I have to say, although the engine sound is good, you don't really hear very much. You only hear like the turbo and a bit of sort of rumble. You don't really hear anything else. It isn't bad though. It's better than the stock MAN sound. You gonna let me out? Good. Put on the side lights so I can actually see the dials. Yeah, by all means, I'd be happy to drive this truck. Be happy to drive it around for like hundreds of miles. Quite a nice truck. Pleasantly surprising. It doesn't suffer the same problem that the Scania does, where it has literally any engine you choose, it has no torque whatsoever off the line when you're using a clutch, just nothing. Whereas the Volvo, the DAF, this that I'm driving now, they all have like nicer clutches, and they all actually pull off the line quite well, and you can actually like feel the torque coming in. Scania has none of that. Like with this load, it'll probably struggle to pull away, even with my 730 V8. Even though it does have like 3,500 Newton meters of torque, it doesn't feel like it from the start off. This is why I quite like the new DAF Euro 6. So although like my friend Josh is like, "Why are you driving that? That's a bit rubbish." Online, because I've got one on the Euro Truck multiplayer. It's just so much nicer to drive than like a Scania, because it does actually feel like a truck should. I mean, if SCS put the same time and care into revamping Scanias, like they have just done with the DAF Euro 6, the Scanias would be brilliant. Which is why I'm so excited about the Mercedes Actros MP4 being released, because I know that that's going to be a really cool truck, both to drive and to look at, and the interior is just so nice. Nice cream and black leather. So that'll be my truck of choice when it comes out. I'll be driving that for thousands of miles probably. Yeah, it's been surprising because I've been driving the DAF on multiplayer for quite a lot, and it does pull really nicely, and the gearbox is like miles ahead of the Scania. It's nice and low gear, so you can just cruise around in like 12th at 30 mile an hour and it will take it easily. Yeah, this is doing pretty well, considering it's only a 480. We're only getting 4.6 mpg though, which isn't too good. Set some cruise control up though, see if we can get that up a bit. We've got 47 miles left in the lovely TSM world in mid-ish France. We're going to Clermont, from Clermont to Lyon, I think. This discount store. I think the delivery discounter It's a delivery spot, so I have no idea what that looks like, so it should be pretty fun. Amazingly, we have 10 hours to do it in. It's only like 100 miles the whole journey. Oh, you're gonna make me go off cruise control, aren't you? I know, you're just gonna slow down for no reason, including this truck. Overtaking you in your Scania. How do you feel now? That's another thing. Although I like the V8 sound, it gets a bit tedious after a while with the old Scanias. I mean, yes, they're very shouty and loud, but when you're on a motorway for like hours, you don't really want to be listening to it going all the time. This has a nice rumble to it. You can hear the wind. Automatic retarder. Very fancy. I think I've got the adaptive cruise control enabled, so it'll slow me down when I'm going down hills so I don't exceed the cruise control limit that I've set. So yeah, I'm glad that that works. Pulling up here very nicely. Lots of nice torque. Lovely torque. Oh yes. Not so much torque. This pulls amazingly well for a 480. Very nice. Already up to 50. I'm not even on like full accelerator. And I'm in 12th. I just stuck it in 12th and it pulled. Which is how a diesel engine should be. Whereas a Scania has to rev all the way up to the red line usually just to get it to go anywhere. Especially anything like below 520 horsepower if it's a V8. The 6 cylinders are quite nice. I quite like the 490 because it has as much torque as a 500 V8, but the sound is a lot nicer. The stock sound is good, and it's got enough torque to pull anything really, apart from like extreme loads. But 9 times out of 10, I'll just pick a box trailer anyway. Already up to 40. This is a nice truck. I don't know how much of the mods have made it nice, but yeah, I'm impressed with it actually. The engine sound is nice because it's imported from the Iveco, which is one of their SCS's newest sounds. The interior is pretty nice. It's not bad, although it does have the trademark sort of wheelie bin for a dashboard look. But that's just what you're going to get in a MAN. It's quite basic, but it does the job. To be honest, this is what this game is about. It's not about like how nice the trucks look. Like, it's sort of, but it's not as important as how good they feel to drive and how realistic they feel. And to me, this feels quite realistic. Certainly more realistic than some trucks I've driven. I mean, like 99% of the time you're in the inside of the truck anyway, so although it is nice to have all the add-ons and stuff. The most important thing is how it drives. I have to say this, because of the longer chassis, it doesn't actually feel like it's got 2 rigid axles on the back that don't steer. Because usually you feel like you're fighting with the truck when it's got It's like a 6x4 or something, because the axles are so rigid on the back. Whenever you steer, it's like hopping, trying to hop around. It doesn't really do what you want it to. This feels quite nice. Ah, so we're at the discount store. Well, that is one bonus of the longer chassis on the truck. Nicer to drive, but probably not so nice in this sort of situation, I'm guessing. This requires some concentration. Slightly concerned about that fan there. Nice big mirrors. There's not a lot of room here though. I'm on the parking spaces as it is. That's really close to that truck. I'm literally touching here. Full lock. Oh god. There's wheelie bins there. As if it wasn't hard enough already. Yeah. This is where big mirrors are not helpful. That's really close to the wall. I know, I hit the wheelie bin. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Top work. Take a screenshot of that. Took long enough, good. Got the lovely daytime running lights as well. It's something you don't get on the stock MANs. At my discount store. The only discount store in France that sells caviar. So there we go. Detach the trailer. Excelente. Raise my axle up. Quite loud. That's what I love about these trucks. Actually feel realistic. You can take off in 6th gear, fine. Park up here. So there we go. That was the MAN TGX, reworked by Mazda and made from an average truck, which no one really chooses to drive on Euro Truck, to a pretty damn good truck. It's definitely a keeper for me. I'm going to keep this in my mods, my must-have mods. Keep this activated, so whenever I drive a MAN, it's a very nice MAN. So yeah, if anyone likes MAN trucks, or you just want to go back and revisit them, give them another chance if you are a bit underwhelmed by the default SCS MAN, then this is a very good mod for you. Absolutely transforms the way the MAN feels, and the customization options are all very lovely. So yeah, very nice truck. So thank you very much for watching, guys. This has been a fairly long video, but hopefully it gives you a nice idea of how the truck feels to drive, as well as just the upgrade options in the upgrade shop. And I'll see you again next time for some more amazing Euro Truck. So yeah, don't forget to leave a like if you like the video, or you like MAN trucks. I quite like them now. I've been converted. I came into this video thinking, well, it's going to be average, it's going to be a bit rubbish, but yeah, it's a good truck. So yeah, very good. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!